What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Alex's Toy Show.
What's up, everybody? I just finished watching Tough Enough finale, and if you can't tell by the smile on my face, or if you saw the match or the show, you know who won. So they had a nice intro. They said they started back in June. They had 11,000 contestants, came down to 10 finalists. They gave everybody some recognition who got eliminated over the last couple weeks. I wrote them all down: Hank, Alex, Daria, Gabby, Patrick, Mata, Chelsea, Gigi, Tanner, leaving ZZ, Josh, Amanda, and Sarah Lee in the ring. They didn't mention Diana, who walked off, but that's probably why. Big thanks to the judges, Paige, Daniel Bryan, Jericho, and Renee Young for hosting, and it was cool. It was cool to see everybody come aboard, week after week, and kind of, show some experience or teach an experienced lesson, and it was nice to see everybody come along. So the final test is a live match, and cut a promo on Tough Enough live in front of everybody there, and it wasn't just a match. It wasn't going to be against each other. Turns out the guys had to face Cesaro, right? And the girls had to face Alicia Fox, of all divas. Dude, Alicia is badass. I will not discredit Foxy at all, because she can wrestle. So the finalists, they all sat with Jericho and the creative team. They came up with costumes and ideas and backgrounds and names and stuff like that. So Amanda was up first. She goes in as Mandy Rose, and their match was intense. Like where they made it for, like where it was sloppy, they said at the judges at the end. Where it was sloppy, they made up for with drama, because like Foxy comes right out and like punches Amanda right in the face. I was like. I was a little concerned. What do you call it? Amanda hit this head scissor flip thing, which was really cool, but Foxy laid her out with a clothesline. It was another like, oh my god. Running close. It was hard, dude. Hard. Let's see. Amanda hit her finisher, what Trish used to do. It was the headlock bulldog off the top ropes and slam her on the mat, but Foxy kicked out and then hit her with the head scissor kick, and Foxy won it 1-2-3. The judges said she had a good promo, because she did cut a good promo. I was impressed with it. And they said the match was sloppy, but they made it count with the dramatic. Sarah Lee came out, my favorite. I've been pulling for Sarah Lee all 10 weeks. It's been awesome. I thought their match with Sarah Lee and Foxy, I thought it was pretty good. There were some spots in the corner where it looked like they couldn't get some stuff going, or maybe they lost track of what they were doing. But overall, it was pretty good. They said she had a good promo, and she did. She was like, she was Hope from her hometown of Hope, and it kind of fit her personality with the smiles and stuff. But there were no smiles in that match. I saw. Sarah, if you're watching, I'm very proud of you. Judges said they were hesitant, but good. And of course, Paige is like good but not great. But it was a good match. Sarah got the leg sweep, but didn't go for the cover right away. No, what did I write here? The cover? Right. Oh, no, she didn't get the cover right. In last week when they practiced, they hit the leg sweep, and then you're supposed to flip over and get the arm bar and cover with your legs, and it's kind of like a pin. It's like a cover and a submission move at the same time, and I don't think she hit it right, and that's where the confusion was in the corner. And then Foxy came out and hit her with the leg finisher, scissor leg kick, and she won. Then they're like, okay, bring the girls out and we're going to do the votes. And then it's like, we're just kidding. We're going to vote at the end of the show. So they're like, and then the guys got to come back got to wrestle after the commercial break. ZZ came out as King of the Bayou. He came out in his little getup, but he had a giant gator head and body. It was like a crown and cowl and all sorts of stuff. It was crazy, but it looked really cool. His match with Cesaro was very short. Cesaro kind of ran the match the whole time. He got the Cesaro swing, right away. ZZ got a chance to use his finisher, but he was too slow to make the cover. You know, with the knee in the bottom of the back, and then you pull back on his face, and you know, he was doing this bit where he was signaling for the gator grip, and Cesaro got up and countered and won with his own, you know, cross-face headlock thing. Just said the promo had no personality in the promo, or it was very. They didn't say it was weak. I guess they said it was weak. You know what? I'm gonna have to rewind it and watch it again. I saved it on DVR, so I'm gonna watch it like 100 times. But Miz said the match was short, and the Miz didn't think he had enough to contend as a regular duration match. I don't know how long regular is, but more or less that he didn't have the endurance that I've been saying for friggin' 10 weeks, that he didn't have the endurance. So Josh comes out. He's his theme is the Yeti that he's been going on, and he wore this crazy looking, very revealing trunks and these little. I liked his boot. They weren't boots. They were more like slippers that, you know, that a wrestler would wear. You know, it made sense. His thing, and he had this cloak like Jon Snow wore. You know, it was pretty cool. And in his theme music, it said "Beast Mode," and he's like, and he had a strong promo. It started off a little slow, but he had everybody up on their feet. By the end of the promo, he called them Yeti Nation, and he hit Cesaro with with an elbow punch. You know, right away, and Cesaro's like, "Nuh-uh." And he hit Josh back and knocked him right on his back. Let's see. I wrote down some notes. Cesaro's swing got in right away. There was some going back and forth in the corners, and then Josh hit the Yeti Power Slam. He did the flying splash into the corner, and then picked him up and did a running Power Slam right in the middle of the ring. 1-2, but Cesaro kicked out, and then what did he do? Oh, he did the you know, where he turns his head and then he flips it over and he won. 1, 2, 3. So none of the contestants won their matches, but it was a good match. They said his spots were choppy in the match, but it was good. You know, it was like, you know, they were trying to remember, you know, the spots or whatever. It was probably a little, you know, a little nervous for the you know, first match ever in a live, you know, audience. But Paige said that that he had her vote to win, so that was pretty cool, and that says a lot because Paige is very accomplished. So in the end, they do the girls first. Triple H comes out and he's like, "I got $500,000 worth of contracts in my hands, and here comes the votes." And Sarah Lee gets the vote for the girls, and she looked so proud. She looked very happy. I'm proud of her. And you know, Triple H is like, you know, raising her hand and congratulations, and then Josh gets the vote for the guys, and there's congratulations there. It was really, really cool. I took a lot of pictures, so when you guys check out this video, go over to Amino, and I'm gonna add you in Amino. You can add the pictures along with the video, all in a blog. So it'll be epic. Check it out there. So hopefully we'll see them very soon, and that'll be really awesome because I think Josh has everywhere but up, or everywhere but up. No, that doesn't make sense. Only has up to go, because I thought he was very I thought his presence was very dominant in the ring. And Cesaro's no joke. You don't mess around with Cesaro. And he went, you know, toe to toe for a little bit there until Cesaro got the better of him, and Sarah showed a lot of improved learning that she's been learning all these weeks. You saw it, you know, a little hesitant on the couple of moves, but it was better than Amanda's match, and I can't wait till they get into a ring with other NXT characters and eventually on the main roster to the WWE. Congrats to both of them, and thankfully we could see everybody come back to the WWE. Not that I've been bored with Tough Enough at all, because it's been great. But, you know, now storylines can continue and all that sort of stuff and all that jazz. Something, I'm not sure. I've missed Booker T on commentary. I missed you. You got to come back. So we'll take a look one more time at everybody who got eliminated. I'd love to see Patrick come back and, sign a contract. And I'm hoping that all these guys that have been eliminated week after week kind of do come back and sign some kind of contract, whether they go into, NXT or if there's some type of learning program. I'm not familiar with what else the WWE has. But something like Eva Marie. I mean, if Eva Marie is able to train with Brian Kendricks, I mean, you can get some of these kids with a lot more talent to do something else with themselves. It'll be great. Tanner, Gigi, Chelsea, Mata, Patrick, Daria even. I mean, Daria had a lot of... She had a weak gimmick that 1 week, and it was really unfortunate for her because that's really what did her in that week. Any of those guys I'd love to see up on the main roster. That should be pretty cool. Thanks again also to not only the judges and the hosts, but the trainers. Booker T, Billy, Lita. Love to see Lita in action again. It was great to see her a little bit on that one episode where she showed Sarah a move like that. Pretty sure it was Lita showing the move, and then the actual wrestler, I forget the girl's name, but they were awesome too. And that one episode where the whole cast of NXT came to watch them wrestle a couple weeks back, it's just been a great 10 weeks. Josh, congratulations, and Sarah, also, still proud of you. Hope you guys get to see this, and hopefully we get to see you up on the main roster. Everybody else, like this video, leave me a comment, subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys during the week on my shows.